So now I'm pleased to welcome Ian Wild, Executive Vice President for ATB Corporate Financial Services, to present the award for Top Performing CFO. Ian?
Thank you, Ruth, and congratulations on your award. It is a great pleasure to be part of the first ever Alberta Oil Suite program, and an even bigger honor to have a role in introducing the best performing CFO. On behalf of ATB Corporate Financial Services, we understand the tremendous important role that the CFO has in today's business environment. They are dealing with significant issues from a strategic perspective and ultimately have many pressures and obligations that are not felt at other senior executive ranks. Whether it's the increased scrutiny on financial transparency, not a bad topic these days, or global movements in new reporting requirements, the CFO is responsible for keeping abreast of the constant changing environment. Through our dealings with many of our clients in the energy patch, the peaks and valleys experienced through the cycle often place even greater pressures and obligations on energy firms' CFOs, thus significantly increasing the importance to have strategic, focused, and highly knowledgeable leaders in these roles. This year's winner for Best Performing CFO, Ruste, certainly exemplifies these critical CFO traits. Ivor has demonstrated leadership and focus throughout the process of dividing Encana and setting up Cenovus. Since then, Ivor has served Cenovus as CFO and has employed his financial and management acumen to ensure the oil sands developer does not fall into any cost overrun habits which dominated the industry in the early 2000s. I can't say anything about the future because we don't have the forward statements disclaimer with us. Today, as Executive Vice President and Chief Financial Officer, Ivor oversees a team responsible for Cenovus's financial functions, including controllers, treasury, tax, financial risk and enterprise risk reporting, acquisitions and divestitures, and, but not least, Sarbanes-Oxley. Ivor joined Cenovus Energy's predecessor company, Encana Corporation, in 2006, and was just prior to the split Executive Vice President, Corporate Responsibility, and Chief Risk Officer. Ivor graduated with a Bachelor of Commerce degree with distinction from the University of Alberta, and is a chartered accountant. From 1998 to 2006, he was the managing partner of the Edmonton office of KPMG, and was also the Alberta Regional Managing Partner and Vice Chair of KPMG Canada Board, and was on the Board of Directors. Ivor is a member of the Canadian and Alberta Institutes of Chartered Accountants and a member of the Board of Directors and Audit Committee for Stantec. He has served on the boards of or in leadership positions with organizations including the University of Alberta, Grant MacEwan College, United Way, the Edmonton Symphony Foundation, and the Young Presidents Organization, as well as other professional organizations and committees throughout his career. Ladies and gentlemen, and also his family who I know are here, on behalf of ATB Corporate Financial Services, it's my great pleasure to introduce the best performing CFO, Ivor Ruste.
Thanks. Well, thanks very much, Ian, for your very kind introduction. I am very pleased and honored to have been selected for this recognition. I would not be here without our great team at Cenovus. It's indeed a privilege for me to work with our CEO and our fellow executive team members who've created this exciting new integrated oil company. I would also suggest that a great deal of credit should go to the 6 individuals who I work with almost daily and who have joined me here this evening. I have the great fortune of working closely with very talented professionals in, as Ian mentioned, our comptrollers, treasury, tax, financial and enterprise risk, as well as our internal audit and SOX compliance teams. And of course, I would be nowhere without my patient, loyal, and talented executive assistant, Janice. So thanks to you, each of you, for your excellent contributions to our company's success. We've had an interesting challenge putting together a large new public company over the past year, and I think you should be very proud of your collective accomplishments, as am I. I wish to acknowledge and thank my wife and our 2 daughters who are also here this evening. While they would be the first to suggest that I spend a lot more time at work than I do with them, they are my inspiration in more ways than they can imagine. I would also like to congratulate my fellow C-Suite Award winners. Each of you have accomplished a great deal, as we've heard tonight, and are excellent role models for the rest of us. Finally, thank you, Ruth, Kelly, and Alberta Oil Magazine, and their sponsors for this opportunity, and congratulations on hosting such a fine event. Thank you very much.